doing is too much if you have arthritis? This is a common question I get all the time, so I want to give you a simple answer today. So my name's Alyssa. I'm a doctor of physical therapy and founder of Keep the Adventure Alive. If you have not subscribed to this channel, I would highly recommend it. So that way you can get updates when I do release new videos, because we are all about hope and optimism with arthritis. And so if you have arthritis, I don't want you to miss out on important information. Okay, so how do you know if what you're doing is too much? One of the most common ways to find out is if you're doing an activity and afterwards you notice joint pain or joint swelling. Both of these they can show up together or they can show up either or. But a lot of times if you experience a significant increase in joint pain or an increase in joint swelling, this is a sign that what you have done is too much. So a lot of times, like take walking, for example. A lot of people like to walk with arthritis. But say you go out and walk 2 miles. You come back and you notice an increase in swelling, and this is usually a couple hours after. Increase in swelling, and you have some increase in pain. And every time you walk 2 miles, it seems that you have this joint swelling. One of the things that I would highly recommend in this situation, and this can be applicable to all different situations. It can be cycling, it can be lifting. A lot of times our joint becomes irritated when we're doing too much. It acts as a warning sign like, hey, I'm gonna swell up a little bit to make you pay attention to me, that what you're doing is potentially too much. And I actually see this quite a bit with repetitive motions. And a lot of times this is walking, running, cycling, all those monostructural exercises and activities. You're moving in one direction over and over and over again. This is why like strength training, any sort of even just aerobic classes, any sort of exercise, you might not notice it as much compared to like running, walking, etc., because you usually add in some variety. And so then we look back and say, okay, what was I doing? What was the distance? What was the time? If you are walking with weight, whatever it may be, look back and see what variable can you change. And so if someone comes to me and they have pain after they walk for a long period of time or after they hike for a long period of time, we then look at the intensity, how long you went for, how hard you went. So whether it's walking fast, running fast, or if you were just at a leisurely pace. And then we kind of scale it back from there. A lot of it is trial and error with your body, because everybody's body is so different. But one of the things to watch out for is if you do notice swelling and or a significant increase in pain after an activity, that's your joint telling you, hey, this is too much. On the contrary, if you do something and you don't really notice a change, maybe some slight stiffness, but no increase in swelling or pain, then likely that activity is okay. Because a lot of times we're sitting there wondering, is this okay? Should I be doing this? So if you can relate to this, if you could hit that thumbs up button, so that way more people can see this, because I know a lot of people out there are wondering, and go ahead and hit that red subscribe button if this was helpful, because I would love to hear from you and I would love for you to get some more of this information. I hope this was helpful. Have a wonderful rest of your day.